Twisted Christian, back with the video. Before we get today's topic, I wanted to thank you guys for your support on the Patreon. And guys, just so you know that a lot of the things that I've discussed, a lot of the Kim Clement wells, we were discussing those. And we also have identified one of Kim Clement's investment stocks, BBB. So if you guys don't know what that is, sign up for the Patreon. Just this week only $1. And that's only because people last month did not sign up for the reoccurring payment. So I'm only going to allow it for just a couple more days, and that's it. So we do discuss a lot of things on there, and we're trying to reach financial freedom before, the dinar revaluation, and to become financially independent and doing the research on stocks and everything else. So the thing that I want to talk about today is, and I think this is very important, and it's going to be, there's going to be a time when you are going to sell. And you are going to have to be comfortable with your decision when you sell. That comes to the dinar, that comes to the cryptos, that comes to the stock market, ETFs, whatever the case is. There's going to be a time to sell. And you guys, what point, time that you sell, you have to be comfortable with that. As for example, the dinar revaluation takes place and it's 1-to-1. Well, a lot of us believe that it's going to be 3-to-1. In some cases, maybe even temporarily 5-to-1. Alright, so the way I look at it is I have enough to where I can turn some in when it hits 1-to-1. I'm comfortable with that. And I can wait and hold and see what happens to see if it does go up to $3 per dinar. Alright, so it'll be a waiting game. And so we have to be comfortable. Some of you will just, if it goes 1-to-1, I've seen people say, if it goes 1-to-1, I'm turning it all in, and I'm not even going to think about it anymore, and I'll just be done. Well, that's fine. You're comfortable with that. Some people will be tired of waiting. You don't want to, if it goes 1-to-1, and now you might have to wait another couple months before it goes 3-to-1. Who knows? And that goes with the crypto markets. Because in the crypto markets, I do believe that there's going to be another bull run of the crypto markets. And that's another thing. You're going to have to be comfortable and do it at a time where you've made money, but you're not going to regret it. That's any investment. Say you get into an investment at a buck per share, it goes up to $50. And then, and they say that it could go up to 100, but then you go ahead and decide to sell, right? And then it goes up again a couple days later to that 100, and then you wish that you would have held on to it so you could have sold it at a higher price. Well, you have to be comfortable in whatever decisions that you make. Cryptocurrency markets, there was a lot of people who were getting in when it was at 14,000, 15,000, 16,000, not knowing that it was going to drop at some point. And I think that's a lesson that's with any investment that you have. There's a lot of stocks that we're looking into. Some of one of the Kim Clement stocks that he talked about, and at some point you're going to sell that stock to whatever fiat currency or whatever system is in place by that time. Whatever that you need to live, to build, and to buy, you're going to have to sell at some point. And the reason why I did this video, because I want people to be comfortable where they sell at, because why? There's going to be plenty of opportunities. Kim Clement has 8 wells, and we don't know when the dinar is ever going to happen. It could be next year, it could be another year from now. But Kim Clement said there will be 8 wells, and they'll be released one at a time. That means you have 8 chances, right? Even more, because we know that Kim Clement has probably at least 16 different things that he discussed. And some of those are specific. He specifically spoke about the dinar. He specifically talked about the stock BBB. And we've identified that stock. And that post is on our Patreon. So that we just want you to feel comfortable. I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to feel comfortable in the place where you sell. You know, and even if you feel like you missed out on something here down the road, because we're in this, you know, once the dinar happens and some of the other wells haven't taken off yet, maybe the oil well will take off or the gold well will take off first, who knows? But at some point, each one of those wells will be released one at a time. So we need to be prepared for all of it. But you also need to be prepared is the right time to sell that you feel comfortable at. So, anyways, guys, I'd like to thank you again for your support, and I hope you guys like the videos, and I hope that you learned something, and that you are, when you're making these decisions, that you think about and prepare your mind for a time to sell, and that you feel comfortable with it. Anyways, that's all I had to say for right now. Twisted Christian out.